Hello, beautiful, magical one. If this message has found you, it is time for you to have some fun. This message is for a very specific cluster, is the word that's coming through. Cluster of souls, of beings, here with a very unique purpose. Each purpose is unique, right? Because it's all individual to whomever you are. But your specific, unique purpose, your magical, beautiful frequency is really being called for. And this message is not new, right? You are ready to be the microphone that you came here to be. I'm just hearing in my head, speak, 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 speak. Like you are being called to speak. So if this message has found you, you are the answer that you seek. Like the guidance, the ahas, the breakthroughs, the everything, it's going to come through through your being, like this, through streams of higher consciousness. It's okay, I like this visual, but okay, so it's like light bulbs, right? There are different types of light bulbs. There's like yellow light, there's white light, there's fluorescent, etc., etc., etc. Low bulbs, well, where I'm from, bulbs that use lower amounts of electricity, right? So all these different types of like bulbs, right? All attached to an energy source. You are like, it's like you made yourself small. You put yourself like in a dim, you put a dull, dim bulb in, and right now, like, it's time for you to be lit up, but to give permission for yourself to be lit up. And I'm hearing fear of being seen, fear of being truly seen. Friends, I'm being called to share something very human, but also in relation to this channel, and then the cards are coming out because Source has got more for you on this. Okay, so a little while ago, honestly, time is so strange. It wasn't too long ago, but a few days ago, a week ago, I made an announcement. I'm taking space from the channel 2, 3, 4, and I took a day or two, and then I think I was back by day 3, but really with the calling to record. And now I know I know why. I didn't understand why I was being called away. I really didn't. It felt really strange it felt really strange, but at the same time I felt really called to, and so I did, and it was for me to experience the contrast. It was almost like I timeline hopped, but I watched my reality shift. I felt my frequency shift, and this was once again for me to experience playing in a smaller paradigm, right? This paradigm where, baby rests, mommy rests, or paradigms of like, I don't know, just other things that are supposed to take place during this time, right? And this is the new space for me, figuring stuff out as a single mom, in a new town, just a lot. But when I experienced this contrast, I experienced a timeline hop for like a day or two. It was interesting. It wasn't so much that I experienced many things. But what I realized was that, and they're clearing the line, so I know that stuff's coming through for you. Okay, so what I realized was that this here, channeling Source through for you guys, is a source of inspiration for me. And I've always known this to be true. But there was a moment where my human got a little bit excited, a little bit maybe too invested in the numbers, and not because I was really focusing on it, but there was a little bit of, it's just something. And I know that if you're still here, this is coming through for you for a reason. I wouldn't be called to share it otherwise, because it's not something that my human actually feels super comfortable sharing, right? But it's all about authenticity. It's all about vulnerability, and it's all about truth. So I had to kind of experience this like dual contrast to really remember what it is all about. And it's really, really all about just this here, now, this breath, and past posting nothing. Like the comments, thank you for those. Really, they're beautiful. Thank you. And also thank you for always giving me permission to play in your frequency, right? It's such a beautiful experience for me. And Source wants you to know that you are ready. You are ready for your version of this beautiful co-creative channeling experience. Card that stuck to the bottom as I was pulling the deck, the Four of Cups, which was actually came through when I used this deck last for this collective. There's so much coming through. Okay, I'm gonna go a little deeper into this, because there's too much in the field for me to bring through. So if this calls to you, know that this is about you using your voice. This is about you speaking your truth, being your truth, embodying your truth, unapologetically so, courageously so. I'm hearing, because I'm also like hearing bravely so, but the bravery is more about like bravely standing in your truth, like holding the pose. It's and now I'm hearing like sticks and stones, right? When we stand in our truth, when we stand in our light, like people do flee. Even on the channel, like I'll bring through messages, ones that feel oh so beautiful and authentic and true and resonant for me, and I will see that those messages will trigger, like there'll be subscribers that just go bye-bye. And this is what resonancy looks like, right? This is why numbers aren't important. Your people will find you, and your people are looking for you, like your soul family, your frequency family, the people that you are here to like assist ascend, right? I'm hearing like ascension. They're ready and waiting for you, but you have to take the step. And this is what this message is all about. Okay, so breathing with me, with Source, sharing this beautiful breath, breathing into that heart space, breathing into your light, your divinity, your truth, before surrendering to the perfection of you and your now. Okay. Oh, so much in the field, guys. I'm seeing rainbows and like the sea. Okay, Six of Swords. Okay, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords. For me right now, this Ace of Wands is very much, I'm seeing this as a snake. I'm seeing this as Kundalini rising. I'm feeling this as like what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, a lot of like hot sauces, Tabasco sauces, sometimes have like a thermometer on the bottle, and there's one particular brand, I can't remember what it is, where you just look at it and the thermometer's exploded. It's like your energy is ready to be released. So I would imagine that at this time, and probably for quite some time prior to finding this message, you have been inspired, like you've been getting downloads, ideas, some that make no sense to your human. Maybe that's why you've been shutting it down. Okay, let's see what we've got to. The Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the King of Cups. The Six of Swords is being called for to be spoken about first. There is very much a reclaiming of power, and it's really the power of self, right? The Lovers, for me, it's this unification of all the parts of you, all the versions of you, including the truth of you, including the warrior within you. I'm feeling like such a divine union here, because what I feel is that so much is being left behind with the Six of Swords. There's no, can you see that there's no figure on the boat? Okay, it's almost like the boat is going without the person. And this is beautiful imagery, because if we think about, and just what they're bringing through here, when we imagine, we know that everything is now, that nothing is real, right? Everything is an illusion, and everything is happening here now, right? There is only one place, space. And so you remain, right? You remain. It is the density that is leaving. And this is what I'm feeling with the Six of Swords, is that the mental shifts that you're giving yourself permission to make, right? Because with the Queen of Swords, right, this is a being that is taking ownership of their thoughts. Ownership. It's like your thoughts are frequencies, right? It's almost like thinking about your thoughts as tangible things. There's actually a beautiful YouTube channel out there. Can't remember her. I think her name is something Nightly, but she's got a video, and it's titled Thoughts as Frequencies, or something like that. And it's really interesting, because this is kind of what they're bringing through here, is like that it's like you see the density of thinking in certain ways, of thinking at all. So this is really where I feel that the inner dialogue, it's like there's like a call. As I say that, I look up at my wall, and I'm going to actually just turn, and I don't know if you guys can see, because I can't see what you can see, but there's call center. And there is a call, emphasis, there's been like a call within you to just be still. Like, this is what I'm hearing for whomever you are. Like, you've really detached from the thoughts. Like, you can almost, I mean, there's so many visuals out there of how to, like, imagine your thoughts just disappearing, clouds, hopping on trains. But I feel like you've mastered this art, right? You've mastered this art where, like, you're creating like clear, precise thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this new way of like working with the tool that is the mind. Okay, Lover is falling to the floor. I'm just being called to pull a clarifier here. The Queen of Cups. This is very much where you need to trust your intuition, your feeling. The people, okay, the King of Cups. So we've got the Queen of Cups, sorry, friend, and the triple one, and the King of Cups. There is such a mastery in the emotional state that has already occurred. It's like you're already experiencing the world differently. The only thing that is missing is you. Like, you are the beautiful, magical piece that is missing from the world. Your authenticity. And this only comes with you trusting in what you feel called to do. This Queen of Cups is somebody that is really like being called to have their cup filled so that it can overflow. Because at the same time, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the Temperance card, right? And the Star. There's overflowing of abundance. So okay, 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, friends are bringing through a lot. Right at this time, it's like you've seen through the illusion, right? You know what is true. You know what is for you. You know that which is not for you. You know that you came here to be a channel of enforced consciousness. Yes? Do you feel the resonance? What is stopping you? It's like everything is happening now. There is only now. So whether you do it tomorrow, today, a year from now, it's still at the same time. But it is the thing that is fueling, like, when you sit down and make the space to be a channel, it's like that light bulb. You're sitting there and you're giving yourself permission. I knew they would finish this thought at some point. It's like sitting there and giving yourself permission to have high energy pass through your being. It's like meditating. It's more so than, it's more than meditating. It's not, but it is. If that makes any semblance of sense. But it is, it's like choosing to give yourself permission to have, like, yourself be upgraded. Like, you're in an electric car, you're choosing to plug yourself into the power source, into the source of you, into the source of all that is true. And that's really what it's all about. It's not about the numbers. It is about the service, but in many ways it's not, right? Because if you make it simply about the service, if you make it simply about the people finding you and the numbers and the community that you wish to build, then when it doesn't come in immediately, right, because your frequency might be a little bit like that, it's like Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, right? And then you just, the human goes, the ego goes, oh, no, don't do it again, right? So this is very much, I'm feeling like this pick up and fall energy, right? So maybe many of you, whomever you are, have tried this before and feel like you failed. The now you is ready to. The past now yous weren't ready for the abundance that this would bring in for you, but you are now. And the abundance is knocking at your door. Okay. Like, you might be able to, it's like, play small enough to like remain relatively comfortable where you're at, right? But it's never going to feel 100% resonant. It's never going to feel good. It's never going to feel good not being who you came here to be, who you are, right? Who you already are, because that's who you came here to be, meaning you've already been that person. You don't get to know because you have to trust in the flow of things. And right now, if you're here still, I know that there has been a flow that has been calling you, like something that has been calling you, because with this spiral, it's like I'm getting this like hypnotic feel, very much like snake charmer. You are magnetic. You are hypnotic in the sense of you don't, okay, so let's give me more here because this can swing many ways. You're hypnotic in the sense of like when you are in your authenticity, your authenticity, when you are trusting you, right? When you are trusting you and what you feel called to do, and you're trusting that that is what will shift everything, bring the abundance in, choosing you. When you step into this, like the abundance finally has permission to find you, but the reasons for doing it need to be solely for you. So like in service of one is, I feel called to create a video, I feel called to record. That's me being in service of one, right? But also being in service of one. If we get wrapped up in the other stuff, we attach to it, and perhaps it's not necessarily where you like land, right? Because now I'm seeing like Humpty Dumpty falling off the wall and like rolling down a hill and like off a cliff, but it all being happy and blissful, right? So like you don't know where you are, 912. You don't know where you are meant to land, and you're not meant to. This is now time for play and trust. Play and trust. Trust that source is holding you. Trust that you are holding you. I'm going to pull one alchemy card, friends, because I'm being called to pull something on this lovers. Whatever resistance you have, and I'm feeling that the resistance is maybe more to I don't know, they're like to certain attachments, to letting certain attachments go. And this could be anything, right? People, things, ways of being, paradigms we play in. Any ways that you continue to play small, it is what is keeping the community that is for you at bay. And one of the ways that you're choosing to play small, and friends, this is coming through 912 for you, the beings that are still here, because I know that many beings have already been bounced away. You came here to play. You came here to speak. You came here to speak truth. And truth is not telling people. Truth is just sharing what you feel called to share, what feels true for you. But you came here to share your truth, and you are still playing small. That's why you feel stuck. That's why you feel like you've got like a foot in the door, but not quite there yet. 912, right? This is the new chapter that you're in. This is, you've entered a new chapter, except you're still kind of keeping, what I'm seeing, it's like you're keeping yourself at like the last word of the previous chapter. Like you're just like, oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. 912 again. Okay, friends. So I'm going to pull this alchemy card because you're done playing small. This message has found you. You're done playing small. And it's beautiful because whatever you came here to do, it assists us all. 11. Chiron. I don't actually know how to pronounce this, right? So Chiron, and then Chiron. Wounds, teachings, paradoxes. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who through the pain of abandonment becomes a great teacher and healer. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. You're past blaming. It's time to let your painful experiences serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. Go deeper, read the myth of Chiron. It's spelled Chiron, okay? And I'm going to go and check out that pronunciation when this is done. To ponder the story of your scar. Interesting. Chiron is the symbol of betwixt and between, half man, half horse, neither a planet nor a star, both wounded and healed. In what ways are you paradoxical? Is this part of your strength? Depersonalize your pain by thinking of a person you love and admire. Contemplate their story. How have their wounds served their deeper purpose? You are being called to serve your deeper purpose. And it may be uncomfortable for your human. And I say this from experience because sometimes it's still a little bit uncomfortable for my human, sitting here recording, being vulnerable, saying, allowing some of the things that come through to come through. But the more you allow and the more you, it's something that you will discover with ease and grace the minute you give yourself permission to just step into that space. You're being called to step into the space of you. That's truly what you're being called to do. It's to just sit and step into the space of you and just go. Or draw, or maybe you read cards. Maybe you don't, maybe you've always wanted to. Pick up a tarot deck. Don't read the book. Just breathe into that heart space. Take the stairways down to heaven. Find what you discover there. Have a beautiful magical now. Blessings and love. Bye-bye.